The verse before us can be analysed quite simply as following. Firstly, we have encouragement. And under this umbrella, we have these subheadings of support and spur. Spur meaning urging. This is motivation. And young people today are looking to the older people with years of Christian experience for support and urging. Motivation. Secondly, we have energy. The tools that we see in this picture are there for a purpose. Now, what's the purpose that we find in this verse? First, we have shaping. Secondly, we have smoothing. And thirdly, we have smiting. All of them needed to shape us to be better Christians for the Master. And you'll notice that in all of them, there is activation. Thirdly, we have eternity. And what we can learn here is stability and security, a completeness, and this is stimulation. The key to verse 7 is found in the prefix, verse 6. Be strong and of good courage. And I believe that that message needs to be sounded more and more from both pulpit and platform. Encouragement to the young people especially. The NIV translation puts it in 2 words. Be strong. Isaiah was never one of those people who put his hand to his face timidly to hide from the mockers, from the accusers, from the tormentors, from the heretics, and from the hypocrites, nor from the hysterical. He was bold, and I want you to find for yourself, reading Paul's letter, Romans 10 and 20, the support of that very thought. Isaiah was conscious of being an instrument in the very hands of Jehovah. He saw himself merely as a signpost directing to him above, to the sovereignty of God. Isaiah was very much a man of faith and a very down-to-earth character. The Wayside Pulpit reads, faith is not the spare wheel of the car, it is the driving wheel. Let me tell you a story that took place years ago in what is called the Bible Belt of America. The farmers were having a distressful time through poor crops, and this was due to a severe drought. That one of them decided to call the others for a special meeting of prayer to his farm. And when the crowds gathered, and they gathered, the host stood up on the trailer of his tractor to address them. And he said to them, gentlemen and ladies, you know why we're here. And with one voice they all said yes, to pray to the Lord for the rain to come down. He said that is correct. That's why we're here, and that's why there's an urgency in this prayer session. But he says, you know, when I look around you, I don't find one umbrella. Where is your faith? It is nearness to God that deepens our knowledge of Him, widens our friendship with Him, and heightens our usefulness for Him. I want to ask you to use your imagination for a minute and come with me as we walk along the corridor of the New Testament. And we see on either side of us studies belonging to Paul and Peter, James and John and Jude. And if we open the door of these studies, we'll find all of them busy at their desks, writing letters. And do you know these letters are open for us today? For you'll still find them in the New Testament. Isaiah was a man of faith, as were Paul, Peter, James, John and Jude. Thank you for watching with me.